Hi, I'm Raj, CEO of Synaptic. Thank you so much for shortlisting us as a finalist at the 2025 Assessment Awards. I'm very happy to answer the questions. It is our first time being shortlisted for an award, and so the whole team at Synaptic are very excited and very proud of what we've achieved so far, especially with this partnership with Robin AI, and given how satisfied they are with the tool that we've developed for them. So thank you for the additional questions. So in this video, I'll try and answer them to the best of my ability. So the first question that we were posed was about our vision for the development of our tool over the next 3 to 5 years, and if there were other use cases to which we think this could be applied. And yes, absolutely. So we've already come very far from where we started our company developing a very subject specific GCSE science tool that was focused on giving AI assisted marking and feedback to students to their responses to exam style questions. So from 2023 2024 being subject specific and being able to assess only text based knowledge. This year, we've already started working on multiple subjects, so we've become subject agnostic. We're doing legal, we're doing swimming, fitness, accounting, and much more endpoint assessments and so on. We're also moving beyond subject knowledge to assessing skills and behaviors, especially for the endpoint assessment partners. And we have big plans for the years ahead. A big breakthrough that we are really hoping to bring about for the tech sector on the whole is being able to personalize learning and make tests adaptive based on the AI marking of extended responses, such as your short answers and essays and skills-based and scenario-based questions. So we are familiar with the fact that you can do adaptive testing based on multiple choice questions, but this has never been done before, where you're making tests adaptive based on the marking of assessments beyond MCQs. And we are hoping to partner with a professor at the University of Cambridge who will help us to develop the theoretical framework first before we can actually implement this within our tool. And really, ultimately, we want to be the trusted AI model, the trusted brand that can be integrated within any learning management system to automate testing beyond multiple choice questions, giving very, very high accuracy marking and feedback, making it very susceptible to high stakes assessments. So the second question was around evidence and how our progress has been measured, and if we were able to provide some concrete data on the numbers and so on. So as part of the initial AI model training, we use less than 10 previously marked candidate responses to train the model. This was then deployed just internally for Robin AI to do some testing and validation. And their assessors independently marked new candidate responses assessments and then compared their marking with the AI's marking of those new assessments. So at that stage, the marking accuracy was already at less than 2% deviation from human assessors. We then did optimize the model once more to get to this 1% benchmark that we've shared with you in the submission. The tool is now live. It's been live for more than sort of 3-4 months. And it's being used already to mark tens of assessments every week. So data for the benchmarking came from real life candidates, and all of the analysis was pretty much done independently by Robin AI themselves and their legal team. So next question was around challenges. Yes, there were lots of challenges. They still exist, especially because of the way that our model is designed to be trained on client specific and domain specific data. It does take time to do that because we have to go through the steps of collating data, annotating data to a high quality, and then using that to train the model. So it can take anywhere between 2 to 12 weeks, depending on the number of assessments and the assignment types that we have or we get from our clients. So that's very much something that we are aware of, and we are working towards. However, we wouldn't change the way we work because of the fact that we train our model on domain specific data, we achieve such high levels of marking accuracy. Um, Again, are there studies on fairness, the 1% variation compared to human markers? Yes, this was independently done by Robin AI themselves. So I'm just going to let you hear from Ka, who is our partner at Robin AI, and he explains a little bit more on how they did that benchmarking.
To give a quick example, if we receive a submission from a candidate, previously it would take us one of the team to manually mark this, which could take a day or two, whereas the tool is able to review it in seconds with an incredibly high degree of accuracy. We recently, today actually, benchmarked the new tools that Synaptic had provided us, comparing the human scores to the scores that the AI tool provided, and there was less than 1% deviation between the human scores and the AI scores. So it's incredibly accurate. It saves our team an immense amount of time. To give a quick example, if we receive
So the final question was around. It was more of a clarification whether we own the solution, and if it can be rolled out for other use cases. Yes, absolutely. Our model is proprietary. It's built in house in the UK, and we own the technology. It can certainly be trained on various subjects, and as I said earlier as well, we're now expanding to be able to extract competency information from knowledge assessments, to be able to then assess skills and behaviors, and therefore the model will lend itself really nicely specifically to the apprenticeship sector. But of course, we work with awarding bodies, training providers, schools, and the model can be deployed across industries and verticals. So thank you very much again for the opportunity and for shortlisting us. I hope I've answered the questions, and it does help you with your decision making, and look forward to seeing you at the awards. Thank you. Hi, I'm Raj, CEO and co-founder of Synaptic. It's an honor to be shortlisted as a finalist at the Assessment Association Awards this year. It's our first time ever, and the whole team at Synaptic are incredibly proud of what we've achieved so far. And it's also a testament to the partnership and the collaboration that we've forged with all our clients, especially Robin AI, who trusted in us to deliver the results that they had hoped for. So thank you very much for the recognition. I'm incredibly proud to share more about how Synaptic's AI-assisted marking feedback and analytics model allowed Robin AI to scale and streamline their talent acquisition process. But before we get into the details of the project, a little bit more about Robin AI and the problem that we were trying to solve for them. Robin, they've been named as the fastest growing company in the UK, combine the power of artificial intelligence, data, and legal expertise to help their clients to accelerate contract review, due diligence, and other such legal processes. And in order for them to deliver their services, they need to recruit a large number of paralegals on a pretty regular basis. And so I want you to hear more about how this posed a huge workload challenge for their existing legal team. From Kerr Cameron, Robin AI's operations specialist in their talent team. So let's hear a bit from.
So as part of our interview process here at Robin, we ask candidates for our legal roles to mark an NDA as the team would on the legal team here. Previously, our legal team was marking every single one of those manually, and there could be dozens at a time, maybe 50 over the course of a week, and that was taking up a lot of valuable time from the legal team away from the work that the most impactful work that they could be doing to make money for the business and expand the brand. And so we asked Synaptic to build a tool that would automate that so we could cut down the time that the legal team was spending out to mark these. And so as part of our interview process here at Robin.
So in order to alleviate that workload and automate the knowledge assessments part of the talent acquisition and screening process for Robin AI, we deployed our AI model. It was specifically trained on Robin's assessment data, and we optimized it for marking accuracy, speed of marking, and deployed it within a sleek, user-friendly web app, which also meant that they were able to now provide a seamless and smooth recruitment experience for both assessors as well as candidates. And since deployment, the return on their investment has been huge. We've not only saved hundreds of hours for Robin AI's legal team, that they would have spent on recruitment processes rather than on their daily jobs, but also our model helps them and their assessors to make that screening process more accurate and more consistent across all assessors, whilst allowing them to scale almost 10 times more than what they were originally able to do.
And the results have been fantastic. We're now in a position 3 months after that engagement where the vast majority of our candidate legal assessments can be marked automatically. So it's no exaggeration to say that the time that we've saved is between marking these has gone from days to mark one to seconds. And we've given hundreds of hours back, maybe thousands, to the legal team. And obviously many more to come as we continue to hire for these roles. And the results have been fantastic. We now, to give a quick example, if we receive a submission from a candidate, previously it would take us one of the team to manually mark this, which could take a day or two, whereas the tool is able to review it in seconds with an incredibly high degree of accuracy. We recently, today actually, benchmarked the new tools that Synaptic had provided us, comparing the human scores to the scores that the AI tool provided, and there was less than 1% deviation between the human scores and the AI scores. So it's incredibly accurate. It saves our team an immense amount of time, and we're looking forward to continuing to build that collaboration as the time goes on. And as I say, the team all the way throughout have been incredibly friendly, engaged, detail oriented. No request has been too big or small. Any changes we've had to make last minute, they've dealt with very graciously and have made possible. So yeah, incredibly happy and satisfied with the work that Synaptic have been doing for us. It's a genuine game changer for the way our team works, and I know I can speak for our legal team to say that they are incredibly grateful for all the time they've got back to work on what really matters for them.
So with that, I just want to thank you once again for recognizing the work that we've done, and we really look forward to meeting everyone at the awards. Thank you.